So I'm in like nursing. Something that I'm really passionate about is just leaving people better than you found them. So I think that the impact you make on other people is partly why you matter and why I feel that I specifically matter. I've had a couple different jobs. I've never felt more called to do anything ever. I don't really know. My mom's a nurse, and so she really influenced me in that. And then I just got in the field, and I like talking to people, obviously. So I don't know. I just got into it, and I felt like that was what I was supposed to do. I think more people have left an impact on me maybe than I have on them. Maybe that's not true, but that's definitely how I feel.
Why do I matter? Oh, that's an interesting one. I guess I could answer that in two different ways, I guess. One, because, well, I believe that God is the maker of the universe, right? I don't believe I'm here because there was an explosion from nothing a long time ago. That gives me some fundamental purpose, or yeah, I guess you could call it purpose. And also what I do matters, right? Because it affects people, I guess.
Why do I matter? Oof, you're asking loaded questions. I matter because all life has value. It's important to... I don't know, man. This is crazy. Hold on, wait. Yeah, all life matters. I have a lot of things I want to do, a lot of places I want to go, a lot of people I want to see. I'm here now. Like, I didn't sign up for life, but I'm living it, so I'm gonna try to make the best of it. That's not a great answer, but that's what I got right now. Definitely gonna think about this later, though.
I don't really know, honestly. I'm making like steps and changes to try to find the better me, I guess. Step down from my position at UPS for 3 years, trying to be an assistant manager at another job, trying to find worth, honestly. I mean, I think everyone matters at the end of the day, though, so putting a perspective into like other people's minds, whether it's they've had a bad day. I mean, I kind of work customer service for Arby's. I'm not doing the biggest things out here, but I mean, just making sure other people have a smile on their face, that's a good thing to do. So I don't know. I like doing a lot more outdoorsy stuff than I ever thought I would. I go on hikes and stuff with my dogs. Just try to find out the mental blocks sometimes in life, finding the things that hold you back, honestly. The little mental, I don't know. Don't really know the wording for that. Yeah, the things that slow you down. I don't know. I'm an overthinker. I push everything to like the hardest of its limits, and never turns out to be true. So sometimes you just gotta let go.
I don't know. That's a very deep question. I think we matter to make a difference in this world, and I think depending on the way you do that impacts different people around them. So just you matter to help make a difference in this world. I guess helping people, asking people how they are, because a kind word or even just a hello can make a person's the biggest difference. So I guess noticing people who are unnoticed, or noticing people they need a helping hand. So
I matter because I make people happy, or I try to. I feel like my parents would not be able to thrive with my brother without me, because I help a lot sometimes. But yeah, I just try to be supportive and kind, and I try not to mess things up, you know.
I'm funny. I just make people laugh. I think that's why. I think everybody matters in a way. That's a weird question to answer. I think everybody matters. I think I bring a lot to just life itself and people around me. You know, I'm not trying to say that in like a cocky way, but like, I think, you know, I make people's lives happier, I hope. So I think that's why I matter. I think people care more when I'm around.
Well, because everyone matters, I think. I think everyone has some kind of purpose in life and afterlife. Still searching for that purpose.
I feel like people matter from the relationships they have and making an impact on people in their lives. Like, everyone matters to the people around them, even if their career isn't making a massive impact in the world, is a philosophy I've always had. Supporting my friends and what they do, helping my family when I can. I don't see my nieces a whole lot, but being there in their lives, just being there for people when I can. Yeah.
I say I matter to a lot of people, not just myself, but my family. I would have to say that if I matter to to myself and to the people around me. It's a key part of everyone's family, and everyone matters to themselves and everybody around them as well. I'd say, yeah, I matter to many people, and a lot of people matter to me as well. And, you know, just stuff like that. That's all I can have. I'd say if I matter to this world because I choose to matter. I like to live life to the fullest, and I'd like to continue living life to the fullest. It's never a dull moment around me, I guess.
I feel like I matter because I feel like I can truly make a difference and impact people in a positive way. I work with children and young adults at camp. I'm a camp professional, and I do all of their staff training, and I feel like at camp we get to like recapture childhood and being silly, and so we get to reteach people how to be silly, and that's important.
Because I'm created in God's image. Scripture, the Bible, says that people are created in the likeness and image of God, and that gives us worth.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. You want to go first?
It's a big question.
That's kind of a big question. I wasn't really expecting that today. Pursuing personal goals, I guess that's the main thing.
Make my parents happy.
Yeah, that too. Support my family. I think I matter because I have a purpose. And I guess I only recently realized that purpose. I'm from Georgia, and I moved here to Roanoke. I really didn't have like a plan going on in my life, and then I started going to college here at Virginia Western. Kind of decided that I think I wanted to go into engineering and kind of pay back my family. These guys over here I live with currently, and they pay my rent and let me live with them for free and support me while I do my journey, I guess. That's like kind of the big thing. Yeah.
Dad's always been my hero, you know, so I always want to give back to him. I don't know, I've never really thought that deep into it.
I'm not much of a deep thinker.
You're a student, Maggie. You're taking the outside.
Sorry. Whoa, this is a lot of pressure. I think that everyone matters because everybody has a unique purpose in life, and we all contribute to the greater good of society. I think I have a lot of purposes. I think one of my purposes is I like to make people laugh, and I think like laughter makes people have a better day. This is so bad. I'm so sorry. Elizabeth. Oh my god, this is so bad. Woof. Sorry, I was not like planning on getting introspective today. I want to like contribute something to the world and like help leave a legacy that is better, like the world is better than what it started as. Yeah.
I think everyone matters. They all play a role. There was a really cool TV show that I used to be interested in, like the early 2000s, where it shows everyone is like intertwined. Like there's an invisible, like you are connected to everyone, and like your impact and your decisions like ultimately affects other people. So I think we all play a role in each other's lives. Well, I'm a good friend. I also just recently graduated from Virginia Tech with my PhD, so I'm a biomedical researcher and about to research cancer some more to hopefully find a cure or more data to better find cures and treatments.
Well, I mean, God put me on this earth, so I mean, just in Him alone, that's why I feel like I matter. And like, just knowing that at least He cares for me, you know, like that's why I feel like I matter, like fully deep down inside.
I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm just coasting through life, just working like everybody else feels like. There's nothing much more. Right now I'm just fucking working, man. For a long time I feel like I just fucked up. Just fucking around, partying and just doing whatever, kind of being young, and I kind of grew out of that stage. Now I'm just fucking working. I went back to school, graduated in mechatronics, and I'm out here working, getting some experience with some robotics and whatnot. I'm just fucking working, man. I'm just trying to, I guess, progress in my career and grow and better myself that way.
That I'm here. That's why I matter. That I'm here on this earth and that there's a purpose for me. I might not know it, but hopefully I'll find out. Adventuring every single day, traveling a lot. I'm here visiting right now and just finding, I don't know, what's important to me.
It's a good question that I'm currently struggling with. to be completely honest. Well, I don't do nature walks, and I'm doing this for the first time in my adult life. So, yeah.
Because I think I can contribute to the world in some way, and I'm trying to do that. Being kind to people, being helpful, being there whenever my people need me or anybody needs me. So many times I have friends who call me, I'm their personal counselor, so whenever they're down with anything, life problem, relationship problems, parenting problems, I have a 9-year-old, so I help them with anything. I have a sister, I'm there for my sister whenever she needs me. So yeah, I'm just kind of like to help people.
I mean, first of all, everyone matters, right? So inherently being a human being, I think I matter because I think all human being matters. And this is kind of off the same vein, but I also believe each human being has their own distinct piece that they bring to the world. So if I did not bring that piece to the world, then I don't think the world would be fully complete. So I also matter for the unique piece that I bring. Yeah.
Because the Lord made me, and He said I did. I'm here for a purpose. There's a purpose for being in this world. Whether you choose to be of negative or positive consequence, but there's a purpose for being here. That's true. Treat others as you wish to be treated. I'm a humanistic, those are my humanistic views. Give unto others. I am an advocate for social justice. Those who may be less fortunate than as I, giving to the needy, being there, never kick a man when they're down.
I think everyone matters. In a world where life is hard, the way people perceive you to be doesn't matter. So your self-worth should matter to you because you're the only person, you're your biggest supporter and your biggest critical person as well. Yeah, I graduated high school early and my plan was to move to Indiana, and I started my journey at Purdue for school, and then it didn't work out, so I came back here and now I go to school in Roanoke. You can see a lot more progress in me as a person, and I think that was probably the hardest thing that I had to learn, that failure was okay, and still learn that now, but that's majority.
So I'm here on this earth, and everyone is a type of matter, right? I feel like everyone's put here for a reason, and maybe that reason isn't big. It doesn't have to be big. It's here for yourself. So you do what matters to you, and you matter. Running, hiking, climbing, making what makes me feel happy. Yeah.
I think you matter based on how you can affect those around you. I think if you can have a positive impact on others, that's why you matter. I like to help any way I can, doing projects for people or lending a hand. I think that's what I like to do to help others.
Why do I matter? Well, I'm not sure I do. We're just all animals, and when we die, we're just like a squirrel that falls out of the tree and goes into the ground. Yes, there is good versus evil, but I don't know. Nobody knows exactly who God or what God is. Who am I to say what matters when nobody really knows? But yes, there's good versus evil, and yes, I pray that Putin dies and Ukraine is saved, and the same with Hamas. They can all die too. Anytime you do harm to others, you're no good. So that's the good versus evil thing. So as long as you do good, you're good.
I matter because we all matter. I think we all have places in this world and in this universe where we impact other people's lives, and we're all interconnected that way. So I think that, the impact that I have on other people's lives has a reciprocating effect. So I think in that realm, I think I matter just as much as everybody else matters. I mean, I believe in these circles that overlap. And I think that when you overlap somebody, we come into contact with people on a daily basis. So the energy that I bring into space will impact their life for positive or negative, or maybe not in a binary way, but in a continuum. And so I try to hold that space as much as I can, be cognizant of it in a positive way so I can bring positive energy into people's lives.
Why do I matter? Because I'm concerned about things going on in the world today. I recognize what's going on because it's foretold in the Bible, so I'm just looking at that and seeing everything taking place like it's been forecast. All the turmoil in the world today, the different wars going on and the earthquakes and food shortages and people starving to death, just lots of things that you see following what the Bible had predicted would be taking place in the last days.
I matter because I'm human. That means that I have no idea. I matter. Dave! Kristen, why do we matter? I said we matter because we're human. And then he goes, well, why does that matter? I'm not answering the question you are. Okay, next question. That's too deep.
Because God put me here on earth to matter. My husband and I tried to raise our daughters correctly. We are churchgoers, volunteer, show kindness to others, take care of others, take care of places and things, like this. You don't go and trash it. You don't do harm to anybody or anything. Just be good.